Many people in the United States can't wait for their next payday. It turns out that millions of Americans are finding it tough to meet their basic needs. In June 2023, a report from Lending Club found that 61% of adults are barely making ends meet. They depend entirely on their regular paychecks to cover essential living expenses, with hardly any money left. Another survey by Bankrate showed that a significant 70% of Americans don't feel financially secure with their current situation. More than a quarter of respondents even believe they may never achieve financial security. And interestingly, it's not just people earning minimum wages. Americans making over $100,000 a year also feel the same way. The minimum wage is pretty high in the US, so why do people still struggle to save money? Watch this video to find out. The challenge of not being able to save money despite a high minimum wage can be related to stagnant wages. It's like your paycheck doesn't change much, even though everything around you keeps getting more expensive. And that's where the trouble starts. Even if you're earning well, much more is needed to cover the higher prices for stuff like housing, healthcare, education, and all the basics. This means people might be paying more for rent or mortgages, doctor visits, groceries, and other essentials. This mismatch between wage growth and the cost of living is the main reason why most Americans are struggling financially. Because wages are not going up enough to match the rising cost of living, which is a big part of spending. It's like your paycheck might get a little boost now and then, but if it doesn't keep pace with how much things cost, it doesn't really solve the problem. Inflation makes things more expensive over time and worsens the case. So, the money you have might not buy as much as it used to. This affects everything, from your utilities and transportation to insurance payments. As prices increase, managing your budget and saving money becomes harder. Policymakers try to balance things to keep the economy stable, but dealing with inflation is a big part of why Americans cannot save up. A significant portion of the American population experienced a worsening financial situation in 2023, with over 60% earning less than $50,000 annually. 53% of Americans say their financial situation worsened in 2023 because everything got more expensive. It was harder for people to borrow money, and many had a lot of debt on their credit cards, making life tough. Almost half of Americans think they will have credit card debt in 2024. Out of those with debt, 1 in 4 anticipate owing $10,000 or more. Getting a home loan became more costly in 2023, slowing down buying and selling houses. In March 2023, some smaller banks failed, causing big banks worldwide to lose money, which affected their stock prices. These issues made it a challenging year for people, businesses, and the overall economy. Lifestyle creep means that as people make more money, they start spending more on things they don't really need. This can happen even when money is tight, and it stops them from getting better financially. When it comes to what you earn and what you save, Americans' expectations are higher. Most Americans think they need a $233,000 salary and nearly $1.3 million for retirement to live comfortably. It can be because they want more comfort or feel pressure to fit in with others. Sometimes, it happens without conscious awareness. Influences from friends, family, or societal expectations can lead individuals to upgrade their lifestyle to fit in or meet perceived standards. With more income, there may be a natural inclination to seek more comfort and convenience, leading to spending on non-essential items or services. Emotional reasons like stress or wanting to feel happy can lead to buying things without thinking. To stop lifestyle creep, it's important to understand why spending is going up and try to make smart choices with money, like saving for the future and focusing on what's really needed. Deciding how to use your money is really important, says Alap Patel, a Chicago-based wealth management advisor for Northwestern Mutual. When you make more money, it might be tempting to spend more on fun things or on a fancier lifestyle. But you also need to save for the future, like when you're not working anymore. Patel mentions that you'll need extra money to keep up that lifestyle in retirement. So, it's important to think about long-term goals, especially for retirement. It's like a tricky balance between enjoying today and making sure you have enough saved for tomorrow. It's clear that managing money isn't always straightforward. From rising living costs to unforeseen economic shifts, the struggle is real. Understanding these issues is the first step toward finding practical solutions. Learning about money, Deciding what's most important and being careful with how you spend are really important. They help you avoid problems with having less money in the future. So, what financial challenges do you personally find most pressing, and how do you cope with them? Do let us know in the comment section.